a bad case of diarrhea.
Hi everybody, hi Tamar. Hello. Welcome to another Q&A. Let's start with Casey Coons, a very loyal patron. Thank you, Casey. He has two questions. First of all, about Danny, right? He actually brought up something that I didn't think about. We have this idea that Daenerys will inevitably go straight to the wall to fight the White Walkers, but he says maybe she will ally with Dorne and just conquer.
It will be complicated. I don't think she will have a direct line, a straight way, to Westeros. She probably.
But where is she heading in Westeros? We have assumed, I don't know, us, that she's going to the wall because it's the Battle of Fire and Ice, but maybe she's just coming in to fight.
She doesn't know about the White Walkers yet.
Right.
She doesn't know that there is like a danger against humanity now.
Right.
Maybe she will find out after she will already reach Westeros.
Okay, so let's go now. Two comments about Sansa in our Sansa the Queen video. Okay, like we have a bold prediction that Sansa will end up as queen. So Ido P says, it would be the most unrealistic and stupid ending. A person so naive, not a single sign of intelligence, and she has no claim.
I respectfully disagree.
Respectfully, because he disagrees with you, not so respectfully.
Okay, but I respect everyone. No one has a claim now, like in the story that no one has a claim. Okay, Daenerys has a claim, but she has dragons.
Okay.
She can use her claim however she wants. If she didn't have dragons, it's just a claim.
And if she didn't have any claim but still had dragons, she could still
exactly.
be
And
queen.
Renly didn't have a claim, and he almost became.
And now
king.
Stannis, we know because the show spoiled it that so he's dead.
Yeah.
So after Tommen, nobody has a claim.
We are in a civil war right now in Westeros. They will invent something. They will discover that Sansa maybe is like a whatever distant relative of the king that was before Aegon.
Right,
before
right.
Aegon.
Going back to our roots.
Yeah, exactly.
She's from the first man.
So
Maybe the first man and together. Steak Sandwich on Twitter asks, are there any non-white Israelis? And if so, are there multi-ethnic Jewish families?
Yes.
Of course, I think white, like European Jews, are now a minority in Israel.
It's more complicated than that.
We have like 20% that are Palestinian Israelis.
Israel is an immigrant state.
Society.
It's an immigrant society. Jews from all over the world came here, mostly from Europe, but after the establishment of the state, they came also from North Africa,
the Middle
East,
right.
And in the 90s, they brought a big group of Ethiopian Jews.
And also from the USSR, former Soviet Union.
Yeah, and there are Indians, Jews.
Yeah, very few though.
And also like from South America or something like that.
South America, but that's also of European descent.
Yeah.
In Israel, we also have identity politics, right? And like you have the Black Lives Matter or whatever in America. So here you have people of color who see themselves also as disenfranchised in some way, although they're all Jewish. So it's not, of course, it's not the same as in Europe or in America, right?
Yeah.
Let's go to Maris Zemgalis. He's a patron. Thank you, Maris.
Thank you.
He says, hi, Gillen and Tamar. Hi, Maris. He would like to know... okay. His question is basically about the financial system of the late Middle Ages and how it's in the story and how was it like in reality.
From what I know, in Italy back then, in the Italian city-states, they had a very sophisticated monetary system with loans, with credits, more or less, with risk, some kind of a risk management. Insurance. On the continent itself, like in the feudal Europe, not the Mediterranean Europe. It was economy based on land holding.
So no banks.
No banks. There was like this institution of loans and because a Christian cannot loan to another Christian with interest,
right.
so the Jews played that part, and thanks. They thought money is despicable in the Middle Ages. Money is despicable, and you're despicable, so you will handle the money.
Oh no!
Okay.
Lee Jamik wants to know what is the dominant political party in Israel. Are we happy with them? Spoiler alert, we're not. And what do you think of Trump as president? First of all, what is the dominant political party, and are you happy with it, Itamar?
The Likud party.
Awesome party.
That used to be right-wing liberal
right?
party,
like a national liberal party.
Yeah, which means they are total believers in democracy and human rights and civil rights, alongside the sense that the greater Israel is the real Israel,
Right.
but we need to give rights to the Arabs that live there, and of course the rule of law and stuff like that, and very liberal, and secular,
and balance of powers and stuff like that.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, Likud has become, in the last 10 years, especially since Netanyahu is the head of the party, it became this, I don't know, this mafia party of cronies. And now the Likud party in the last election brought to the House of Representatives some embarrassments of people and politicians, real embarrassments.
I think just yesterday, one of them said, in Arabic, you don't have a p.
Yeah.
So there are no p, the sound, because they say b, so there cannot be Palestinians. Check, mate, Palestinians. Now you go.
Yeah.
Ken, and pay, pa.
Okay, what about Trump as president?
Trump has, I believe, has ADD or ADHD, so I think now we say I will build a wall and make Mexico pay for it, etc., etc. But the minute, if God forbid he will be president, they will say to him, Trump, it's not so viable, your solutions. And then he will go back and say, many people tell me that I can do it. I want to do it, but many people tell me I can do it, so I won't do it. So
it sounds like an Italian accent.
And then he will go to golf or something like that. To play golf or something.
I think that Trump is such a loose cannon that, I don't know, like there will be a coup d'etat, like the military will be outside the Oval Office, or something like, I don't know, people will resign from the army, and people say, I will not serve in an administration. Like this is not, yeah.
I think it will be
but he will lose.
More like Bush before 9/11. Like, you know.
No. He's not a sane person. It's not the same as Bush. He's cray.
Okay.
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea.
So let's go to Jeff Burwick, who sends greeting regards from Canada. Thank you, Jeff. Hi.
How do you say hello in Canadian?
Jeff has a simple question. If you could belong to any house in the story, which house would you choose?
Hightower.
Wow, that's really specific.
Yeah.
I don't know.
At first I thought...
I don't remember house Hightower.
Yeah, they don't play a role yet in the books. At first I thought Tyrells.
Okay.
Because the climate seems nice.
And they're good people.
And they're good people, very relaxed, and you know, they have high esteem for aesthetics and stuff like that. Okay. But the Hightower is better, I think, because they are close to the Citadel. So you can read a lot if you are bored. And they also have the wine, the Arbor wine is from there. So you can get drunk while you're reading.
Okay. I like Dorne. First of all, the climate is awesome. And you have beaches and people seem, I don't know, I can relate. They're Mediterranean. It's like, I don't know, like Israelis. Let's go to Robert Young. Okay, he asks a question about Keyborn and the Maesters. He asks if Keyborn is the bringer of the modern scientific method, which is right around the corner after the end of the Middle Ages.
I don't think so.
Why? He's curious, right, about things.
Yeah, but
he has a method, whatever.
Generally speaking, the scientific revolution didn't start after the Middle Ages. the Middle Ages, when the Middle Ages stopped, the mysticism and all the alchemy and stuff like that thrived after the Middle Ages. So we could be like, in the sense, something like that after like the establishment of knowledge loses some kind of its power, it not only
many branches.
it not leads only to like this tested method, but also to like alchemy and numerology and Kabbalah and stuff like that.
Which like if you went back in time, it could make sense that this is the right way and the rational way to go, just because you're finding out new tools, whatever. Okay, let's go to Bwink8. I want to give a shout out to Bwink8. I think he planted in our minds like the first seed of the ball prediction in the Cersei video. Because he said, okay, he has a theory. His theory is that Cersei will find out where is Sansa under the name of Elaine Stone in the books. She will hire a faceless assassin because otherwise it's impossible to get to the Vale. She will hire, unbeknownst to her, Arya. Arya will take the contract because unbeknownst to her, Elaine Stone is Sansa. But once she finds out, she will go to King's Landing on the orders of her sister and kill Cersei.
So the minute she will see Sansa, she will she will remember she's Stark, and then will be the assassin of Sansa.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, could be. Cersei is in debt to the Iron Bank, so she's not very popular in the Iron Bank, and there is some connection, we believe, between the Iron Bank and the House of Black and White.
Okay.
So if she will try to hire something from them, maybe they will say, "Oh, because she is, we're going to kill you." Like this will be their way to kill her.
Okay. So Bwink8, your thoughts. Let's go to Winifred Artemis about the pink letter theory. Is there a historical precedent to a fake letter or text or something that people used, for power?
The first thing that comes to my mind is Constantine, the Roman emperor that converted to Christianity. So in the Middle Ages, there was this document that supposedly was written by Constantine himself, in which he gives the church property rights and stuff like that in Europe. Like, I leave the church this and that. This is the churches.
Like lands and stuff like that?
Yeah, lands and privileges.
Okay.
And a scholar from the 14th century, or 15th century, I don't remember, in the start of the Renaissance, a scholar checked that. That's the letter in this new methods of linguistics, and came to the conclusion it's a fake. It uses medieval Latin and not Roman Latin. And
busted 400 years after the fact. Okay, let's go. Next question to Dudik 1000, friend of the show.
He's not a friend of the show anymore.
Okay, this just in. Dudik 1000, you are no longer a friend of the show.
No comment for you. 1 year.
Okay, let's go to Anna Freda.
Anna Frank?
Anna Freda. It's not the same as Anna Frank. Is there a historical figure you don't see in the story now, but you think would have been interesting to have him?
I think George R. R. Martin took like this leadership qualities and inserted to these leadership qualities that he took from historical figures into his characters.
Right.
There's no one-to-one comparison in my mind, but
like I see Stalin everywhere. All the characters are Stalin. Okay, so Freshly One was surprised that we were in India and that we spoke of the spirituality over there. He imagined us as being atheistic, materialistic, Western, secular. And he's from Germany.
Saying that I am an atheist. So if I'm an atheist, that I deny spirituality or something like that because I'm an atheist, and in the atheist community we laugh about all this nonsense. But I'm not from the atheist community.
You're not?
No, and I'm
What
not.
community are you from?
Human.
Florentine community?
Florentine community.
Our neighborhood.
Yeah. So
this is a good community.
Very good community. So this thing, that I'm gay, I'm food fetisher.
Are you?
I'm not gay. I'm not foot fetisher. Sorry, boys. Sorry, feet as well.
Okay. We talked enough about your preferences.
Another thing that I don't believe in God, and you also, but that doesn't mean that we're not spiritual people.
Of course.
Even though we are, like, I don't consider myself materialistic. I think everything is matter. I don't believe in metaphysics per se. But there's still a whole world that has value, even though is not measurable, and you can quantify it and stuff like that. It still has value to speak about it and to believe in it. This is what
Right. It can help you accomplish things and get better, and unload baggage,
human
whatever.
rights, you cannot measure human rights. You have to believe in it. You have to believe in its value.
Right.
So in order to believe in its value, and it's not in matter,
Right.
It's in the spirit, whatever. You have to talk about it and argue about it.
And animal rights.
Exactly.
So let's go to CyberVader. That's it? CyberVader. No number after that. He's a big fan. He's been following the channel since the beginning. Thank you.
Good for you.
Good for us. He's interesting with how we come up with an episode. So, first of all,
So after 3 days of meditation in the desert, I come back to Tel Aviv, and then
I just write down whatever you say. Please. So how we really do it is we just talk, first of all, and just, I don't know, speedball ideas, whatever. Once we have an idea, we think it's a good idea, we sit down to make the outline of the script. Then we sit again and make it better and more detailed and see if it's working with the flow. And then we sit on it again before we shoot, just to make sure that we know who has to say whatever. And we leave a lot of room for surprises.
and improvisement.
Improvisement. That's the word. I think improvising.
Improvising.
Right?
This.
This was a very good improvisement. And then after we shoot, the dear editor, you can see him right behind the camera over there. Oh no, what are you doing? Now we lost 100 subscribers.
Dislike.
So he edits it for, he says 10 hours, I don't believe him. And then he sends us the video, and then we watch it, and we give it, we send it back, post it. And then this is the first time that Itamar watches the videos.
Yeah, we are making such a great effort.
We are
trying to look as it's like everything on the spot.
Yeah, and we work hard for it. Like if we feel that a video is not as good as it could have been, it's annoying. It's like, no, I should have said this.
Okay. If there is an episode, a video that we don't like, we throw it away.
Right. We threw a lot of videos away and reshoot videos that weren't as good, stuff like that. Okay, so if you're watching this now, it probably means that you like our videos. So this is the part where we say that we have a Patreon page that helps us make this channel sustainable. Without Patreon, we would not be able to do anything. And we actually have a new series for patrons called High Society. We just posted the first one. We'll have a new one every month. So if you enjoy what we do, you can click on this video and learn about the High Society. And we want to thank our patrons. You can see all their names right now. Thank you, patrons. And they've been coming faster than before. So thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's wrap it up. Subscribe to get our next videos, and we'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
I have a bad case of
肩に手を乗せ
diarrhea.
I have クロスして A bad case お腹をさすって of diarrhea ジェスチャーゲームの要領です。感情を込めてやってみましょう。
I have a bad case of diarrhea.